to be the heavyweight champion.
Overdriver. He did it.
And we might see a DDT off the ropes. There it is. The might go for it all. Oh, no. CSW Heavyweight Championship 6-man gauntlet match. These two with the worst draw possible. 1 and 2. These two will have to defeat 5 opponents if they're going to be the heavyweight champion.
That's what you're talking about. I was going to say.
And Ryan says he's too cold. He's chilly. He cannot compete. He was cradled in a ball.
Well, if he's
he was
chilly,
hiding with fire.
Wait,
fire stations.
If he's chilly, doesn't that mean relaxing in these young people's language these days?
What about CJ
Like,
Esparza?
yo, G, I'm chilly or whatever. He ripped his jacket off. Hey, don't you know he's cold?
He had another sweatshirt on, and Esparza with a drop kick right there.
He just drop kicked him.
So here's the circumstance, Stan.
First time these guys are ever competing in a CSW championship.
Absolutely right. You got it on the money. This is a first-time opportunity. Remember CJ Esparza, ever since losing the Metro Division title, he said he was going for the big one.
Yep.
And this is his first chance. But Stan, in 2020, Esparza hasn't been able to get a win yet. So will this be his
But think
night?
about it. Think about
He's
it.
got the hardest draw of
This
the
may
bunch.
be his night. 2019 or whatever. I mean, he had a hell of a year. Hey, prior to that, he had been a 2-time Metro Division champion.
This is a rematch from Lake in the Hills where Ryan Matthews actually defeated CJ Esparza.
Yes, he scored a win. You were there. You sent me the text telling me.
In the process of the referee getting knocked silly.
Wow.
And then CJ Esparza getting tripped on the ropes. It was Esparza who was dropped with a reverse DDT, leading to Ryan's victory. Corkscrew body attack giving Esparza the advantage here. Esparza trying to eliminate Ryan already. But Ryan shoots to his feet.
Wow.
It's a forearm smash.
Right to the face.
Ryan Matthews cannot afford to play around if he wants to be the heavyweight champion. Nice backpack stunner on the run, and CJ Esparza cradling in pain on the near side.
The title has been vacant for 28 days now after Vic Capri had to relinquish it, cutting short his 308-day reign as CSW champion.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Stan, but upon relinquishing the title, he promised and vowed that he will regain the title once he is medically cleared.
Easier said than done, but if anybody can do it, it would be Vic Capri. We'll see what happens.
Up in the air, Ryan Matthews showing his power as he delivers the backbreaker to CJ Esparza. Ryan Matthews
screaming like he's in pain.
He's a little delusional,
yeah.
Ryan Matthews. He's been getting heavyweight title shots recently elsewhere, Stan, in other independent professional wrestling promotions. So maybe it's not uncharacteristic that Ryan Matthews has a shot of being a heavyweight champion here tonight.
Well, no, he's had a great year. He's wrestled Rhino. Last year, what happened? He had a great match against Vic Capri.
He hasn't been winning those big matches, but he's been competing.
Well, he won against CJ Esparza.
This opponent right here, Stan, probably the highest profile opponent Ryan Matthews has beaten yet. And Ryan's
what do you mean beaten? Yeah, you're right.
Ryan's got a chip on his shoulder after that win, Stan. He feels he can be the heavyweight champion.
I was going to say he hasn't beaten him yet, but he did beat him previously, like you had mentioned, yes.
A win on CJ Esparza would be huge.
Oh, yeah, he would advance.
He's got a great work ethic in the gym, you can tell. He's in good shape.
The guy moves like
great
a cat,
shape,
man.
He's covering up because it's cold.
What's incredible
Deadlift suplex, look at this.
Well, he's trying.
CJ Esparza.
And he's executed.
Oh my, almost the brain buster. Esparza and Ryan Matthews. Worst draw of the bunch starting with this gauntlet. How on earth are they going to be able to survive this match and then wrestle 4 others to win? That's almost unheard of.
Almost. But you never know.
The most beautiful
you don't know until you try.
in all divisions is Ryan Matthews in Chicago-style wrestling. And Esparza trying to yank and pull at the sleeves of the shirt of Ryan Matthews.
Well,
oh, look at this. He's going to use that shirt as a weapon to continue to ripcord and attack Ryan Matthews and make his face all imperfect.
Those forearms right to the jaw.
The rolling clothesline grounds Ryan Matthews in the ring.
CJ Esparza will take a regular, ordinary maneuver and just exemplify it. And the way the guy modifies these moves is incredible. And he strips him off that shirt. Now Ryan
is going to be freezing. This polarizing force of the ring is probably going to have his cojones freeze over after that.
I think that's spelled cajones.
I don't know what he's got to think about this. Leapfrog. This leads to the drop kick between the legs. Ryan's been knocked silly. This is a test of physical endurance.
Man, he hasn't regained.
Ryan could not win his scramble match that took place last month. And the look of the draw does not help either man, but CJ Esparza is embarrassing Ryan Matthews, and we might see a DDT off the ropes. There it is.
Yeah, worse than that, his mobility is hindered right now.
And Esparza might go for that shooting star elbow drop that he used to plant Ryan Matthews after he lost in Lake in the Hills.
The only way he can get out of this is rolling out.
2 short months ago. Oh, wow.
Was it me or did he turn it into a headbutt on his shoulder?
Esparza moves on! Esparza one step closer to the goal of being the heavyweight champion!
CJ Esparza!
And now we anxiously await to see who CJ Esparza will have to face next in this huge heavyweight championship gauntlet. No time to recover. Right now, CJ Esparza is running this gauntlet.
He most certainly is.
How long will he last?
Oh no. I was hoping to see CJ go against Brubaker or Marshe Rockett, and now my hopes to see that match are in the toilet. Because after a match like that against Ryan Matthews, look who appears next in the gauntlet for CJ to go against. The monster known as Cypher. Just what is a Cypher anyway? But a brutal beast, a brutal man, a brutal monster.
We've got action already. Look at this mismatch. These two are on opposite sides of a 6-man tag that took place earlier this year.
Well, if anybody can do it, Esparza can. He flies around like crazy.
It was the burning Cypher having his hand raised against CJ Esparza's team.
Oh, he got
caught. Body attack.
Oh, he got caught. This is not what I wanted to see.
The towering monster of pain and torture. What's he going to do to Esparza right here?
Oh, no, right in the...
Esparza landed on his feet. Trying to plant Cypher against the solid steel ring post. Esparza trying to play cat and mouse, trying to stay away from the monster Cypher. Big drop kick has stunned the big man. And now Cypher is doing anything in his power to try to put away this man who's able to win his first match of the gauntlet, but he's got to run the gauntlet in order to win the championship.
He just pulls Esparza up like nothing.
Yeah, he
and plants him on top of the turnbuckle.
And it should be mentioned, Stan, CJ Esparza, the only competitor in this match that has experience wrestling all 5 of the others. So I think that gives Esparza a slight advantage. But he does not have the luck of the draw, Stan. He has to survive 5 opponents at once.
He has an advantage in that he's a tag team expert as part of Zero Gravity, flying around for many years.
Cypher might end and ground and bury CJ Esparza in West Chicago on Fright Night for good.
And I was hoping to see Esparza go, like I said, go against Brubaker, go against Marshe Rockett. You know, I was looking forward to seeing a lot out of Esparza and to see
CSW General Manager Steve Kenton, what is your opinion about the fact that Cypher has been entered into this match? He won't answer questions. He just simply said that all of them will will lose.
That's
Everyone that steps in his way will lose. Do you agree?
Aaron is on Route 59 walking towards us, and I am asking you, on Route 59, in front of the Cairo Ale House, you, Mr. Commissioner Aaron, better than Commissioner Gordon.
How dare you
Tell us.
disrespect the burning, Steve Aarons? How could you do that?
You tell us right now. Tell us right now.
Well, boys, Fright Night has been something, hasn't it? Cypher does what Cypher does. That's all I can tell you. What do you want?
That's it. That's it. That's all he's gonna tell. That's all you're gonna tell us.
Listen, settle down, Peanut.
Peanut.
Here's the thing.
Peanut.
Cypher is a monster of.
I'm a cashew. I'll have you know.
He is a threatening human being. He is taunting.
Oh, my!
He's throwing him around
like a rag doll.
This
like
is
a rag
the
doll.
first time ever that either of these men are getting a heavyweight title match, and you put them against each other? What is this?
This is Fright Night.
Well-
Welcome to Fright Night.
Well-
For real. This is CSW. This is the way it is. This is my show.
Yeah, I can't blame him for that. I mean,
Well,
he
were
had
you
to do
aware that
this.
Chris Miller interrupted your show and nearly stopped the whole thing?
I don't get into it with the commissioner, but
I was right there, Steve Kenton. Trust me. Very soon, I will be dealing with that.
I didn't see you. I saw Batman.
When I deal with it, you will know. You'll be the first person that knows.
I
And
will?
You'll be the second.
You'll text me.
I'll text you.
Oh man, this is great.
Cypher using his height and strength and mass to smother
Meanwhile, back
CJ
in the ring, you're missing
Esparza.
a hell of a match.
I am not missing it. It's terrible. I can't. I wanted
Cypher
to see
went
so
over the
much
top.
out of CJ.
He did that to himself on accident, and he's limping.
Oh, maybe he'll lose my count out. Maybe he'll get counted out.
That would count as an elimination,
This is,
believe it or not.
this is where CJ Esparza is dangerous. This is where CJ Esparza could go airborne.
Right, because he goes airborne, goes flying out of the ring. Is he gonna do it
Hold
this
on
time?
to your seats, folks. It's about to be a bumpy ride.
Here's Cypher trying to get back on the ring apron to get himself back in the ring, but Esparza
Man.
with a drop kick
I
to the
thought he was
left
gonna go
leg.
flying out, but that was brilliantly done.
Esparza's on the run!
And there he
Body
goes.
attack!
goes.
My goodness, that steel barricade almost folded. And Esparza holding his chest in pain, but Cypher's still down on the floor. On the ground.
And the
in
referee is
parking
counting.
lot.
Yes,
referee is
keep
counting.
counting. Keep counting. Keep counting.
Wow! The
Yes,
official
yes.
Kevin
I may
Woods
have to go
has
deal with something,
counted
boys.
Oh,
Cypher
man.
out of the
Thank you,
ring.
Mr. Commissioner, sir. You know, it was good for him to come out.
CJ Esparza, 2 for 2, continues to run the gauntlet.
Oh,
His
man.
chances of being the heavyweight champion continue. Who would have thought that Esparza, the most dope, is still running this gauntlet? Wait a minute, Cypher's still in the ring. Why didn't Cypher leave?
Oh, no.
Wow, sky high 10-foot choke slam. What a shame. Esparza's been laid out. That was insult after injury. Injury after insult. What is going on with this world?
I don't know, but CJ got the win. He advances in the gauntlet. Well, he's been hurt. What's going to happen now?
CJ Esparza was lost in the shuffle in multiple man matches and scrambles, interferences, referee miscues.
Oh, yes.
He's had some tough bad luck this year. He's been wrestling in this gauntlet already for darn near 13, 14 minutes, and he has more challengers. He's got more
Look at that,
opponents.
fans angry.
How can he survive this?
Look at the fans shaking the guardrails. They're so angry at the treatment that CJ Esparza received at the hands of the defeated Cypher.
The lights are out for Fright Night.
The next entrant, All Day Marshe Rockett!
Nobody knows, taking the shot. All day, time inside.
Marshe Rockett, CJ Esparza. These two have had a great rivalry for the Metro Division title. But tonight, it's Marshe's chance to be a 3-time heavyweight champion in Chicago style wrestling.
The
Will
first
3 times be the
person.
charm? Esparza says he's not ready. If Esparza's too hurt to continue, the official might not have a choice but force an elimination, and I don't think Esparza wants that. And this is a very tough situation for Esparza to be in. He's worked so hard and fought so long for a chance to be the champion. He does not want any sort of physical ailment to stop him from reaching his dreams and expectations of experiencing heavyweight title glory. But he does not have the luck of the draw. And Stan, the two participants that have yet to enter, Acid Jaz and Brubaker, have a huge advantage. Now knowing that two are already eliminated and a third might be eliminated after this match. It's possible both could be eliminated. You never know.
Oh man, that's true. So you would start from scratch with the remaining competitors.
That's exactly right. So we already know that either one of these two men, Jaz and Brubaker, those are your final four to decide the heavyweight title, and Marshe has a huge advantage, knowing that Cypher already chokeslammed CJ Esparza darn near to his demise.
The only thing I could say is CJ Esparza has to use that airborne ability of his.
It's critical, Stan. He has to use the springboard offense. If he doesn't, he will be lost in the shuffle.
The only thing that's bad is Marshe Rockett is very good at aerial offense.
This guy's got scary, explosive momentum on an impact on everything he does, including that snap suplex.
Yeah, and he's got the size.
High delayed vertical suplex.
But this is the first time in history that Marshe Rockett has a chance to become the first ever three-time CSW champion. Will he be able to do it?
This has been a terrible roller coaster of a year for Marshe Rockett. He had that title opportunity against Vic Capri, and then Acid Jaz delivered a low blow.
His friend turned on him.
Marshe Rockett was in the match of his life against Luchasaurus. It got ruined by Cypher and the burning. Marshe Rockett had a chance to contend for titles.
Oh no!
That could be it. Esparza won't give up.
No, he's not giving up.
Still fighting on. He started this darn thing, and he's still fighting 17 minutes in. Give this guy credit, Stan. He is fighting. And, you know, some people were saying Marshe Rockett could go all day in this gauntlet.
He can go all night in this gauntlet if need be.
And now, Marshe Rockett will have to defeat CJ Esparza, Acid Jaz, and Brubaker if he expects to be the heavyweight champion, right?
Absolutely right.
So this is definitely a tough task for both of these individuals right here. This is going to be the challenge of both of these men's existence to survive a gauntlet outside of the elements. It is cold out for CSW's Fright Night tonight.
It's not that cold. It's
Friday night, October 16, 2020.
It's 37 degrees. It's
Superplex attempt denied. Esparza holding on for dear life. Every shot with Esparza might be a little weaker than it was at the very beginning, but then he forced Marshe's head downwards on the top turnbuckle, and that might have knocked Marshe Rockett silly.
He's got a second wind here, and he's mounting himself on the top
Esparza might
rope.
go for it all! Oh, got caught! M80!
Right in the M80. He flew right into it.
Marshe has eliminated CJ Esparza.
Man.
The three former champions are all that's left in this gauntlet. Marshe now runs the gauntlet from here.
So every guy going forward that we see in this gauntlet has held the CSW Championship at various intervals.
That is exactly right, and the fans are very anxious to see, will Marshe Rockett face
his brother,
the individual
who turned on him,
who hit the low blow on him and betrayed their friendship, Acid Jaz, or will he have to confront the man he knocked out with the solid steel ring bell last month and alive and super kicking Brubaker? The fans are anxiously awaiting the arrival of the fifth participant in the CSW Heavyweight Championship Gauntlet, and now we know who it is. It's the former champion.
That former champion.
This is Brubaker!
Hey, I don't think I forgot about last month. Chicago! Get up here! Time to get my belt back! Let's go! Time to get my belt back!
Brubaker says he's a shoo-in to get his belt back. Stan, when's the last time you've seen anyone beat Marshe Rockett and Acid Jaz on the same night?
Yeah, the word shoo-in doesn't apply.
I'd have to go all the way back to the best of the best tournament. I remember
February of 20.
Rico GQ Suave was able to beat both of those men, but it was under a lot of questionable circumstances and a lot of outside interference. I don't think that you're going to see that here.
Oh, the rubbing elbows.
They're going to let bygones be bygones. Apparently last month was a total accident. We're going to see straight up.
There are no accidents here in CSW.
Well, Marshe Rockett now is running the gauntlet. And fortunately for Brubaker, with the draw that he has, in order for him to win the title, he'll only have to beat 2 opponents. For Marshe, he will have to outlast 3. What a collision.
Well, he outlasted 1 so far. Marshe Rockett and Brubaker are the longest reigning champions in CSW history. Marshe Rockett held the title for how long? The first
Sky-high dropkick by Rockett as Brubaker was trying to get back in the ring and almost won it right there.
What was it, 407 days for the first reign, and then the second reign was 338 days for a total of 745 days as champion.
Well, Stan, if you remember, Brubaker had to beat 4 men in one night tournament to win to the best of the best tournament back in 2017.
Yeah, February 2017, you're right, and he won the Metro Division Championship as part of that tournament.
Yes, he did. So for Brubaker, he's used to wrestling more than once, and Marshe Rockett taking Brubaker from pillar to post, really trying to abuse the freshest man in this match.
Man, how many successful title defenses has Marshe Rockett had?
He missed! Marshe hurt
19
himself.
in his first reign,
It's a Gary.
13 in his second reign, and now
That's
he's
one
trying
of
to
the
regain.
signature moves of Brubaker, and he almost eliminated Marshe Rockett from this match. The last time these two competed, Stan, didn't they wrestle to a 20-minute draw that it resulted in a bench-clearing brawl?
Yes!
That was crazy. I
was
remember
crazy.
that. Edison Park Inn was on fire that night.
Where can we see that match? Articulator SK on the YouTube?
That's right. Snap suplex. The 2 count there.
So I'll go to YouTube and then type in Articulator SK and I can search for
I'll
that.
have to show you later.
Okay.
The opportunity has presented itself, and now the opportunity is here for Marshe Rockett. After a long time without having a title, I would say he hasn't had a title in over a year and a half, isn't that right?
Just about, yeah.
Since losing the Metro Division Championship, he also vowed that he would be the heavyweight champion again as Brubaker runs in with a nasty boot in the corner. Will Brubaker get the elimination? No, 2 count there.
Kenton, you're right. He was Metro Division champion the first time. It was like a hiccup. It was like 37 days or something. But the second reign was 399 days. This guy's had title reigns so long, but the longest title reign in CSW history was Brubaker, 729 days, man.
Going back to the season premiere of CSW, Stan, these two were a tag team. They were trying to earn title shots. And how ironic is it that these two are part of a gauntlet against each other to decide the new champion? Huge super kick, leg lariat, Brubaker trying desperately to stay afloat, but he is drowning in this abuse. The Fright Night is
Power
here.
slam.
Will Brubaker be eliminated? Oh, so close. Marshe Rockett running the gauntlet at this moment, but that is temporary. He defeated an already bruised and battered CJ Esparza, but Brubaker, the fresh man, he's been struggling here against Marshe Rockett. And
Hey, look! Acid Jaz is behind him.
he's not supposed to be out here right now.
No.
He just distracted Marshe Rockett. Roll up from behind, and Marshe powers out.
Man, I don't want to see it like that. Oh,
M80 blocked.
overdriver! He did it!
Wow! Overdriver to Marshe! Brubaker moves
He
on!
did it.
And now we will have the rematch from last month to decide the heavyweight championship.
No way! This is it.
Brubaker, Acid Jaz, the final 2. What will the final result be?
I can't believe the attitude that Acid
Jaz calling Marshe a loser. So Jaz cost
anything but a
Marshe
loser.
2 times in a row a chance to be the heavyweight champion. That
For the
is
third time, that really would have been something to see for these people out here.
up kick. Can Brubaker put Acid Jaz away quickly? These are the final two. One of these two will be the heavyweight champion by night's end. Oh, Jaz recovers. Death Valley driver. Jaz, a knockout artist. He can flip and invert his body upside down with cranking neck breakers. Acid Jaz, so sneaky, so crafty in the ring.
Acid Jaz, who held the CSW Metro Division Championship for 638 days and became CSW champion and held that for 337 days. That's a hell of a length of a title
Acid
reign.
Jaz mocking the official.
Two
Remember,
title
Acid Jaz has been a special guest official in Chicago style wrestling more than once, so he's firmly aware of the rules. He passed all the tests.
Yeah, that's true too.
And for Brubaker, the test at this point is he got through Marshe, but there is no guarantee he can get through Jaz. Remember, Jaz defeated him 1 month ago. We're outside Cairo Ale House. This is the main event, the finale. The heavyweight title is being determined in this singles match. The gauntlet has come down to these two. Entrants 5 versus 6. Brubaker versus Jaz. Jaz, the fresh man.
The title has been vacant for 28 days after the former champion, Vic Capri, vacated the title. Now, Vic Capri never would have won the title had he not spit some strange substance in a weapons cage match into the eyes of Brubaker. There's no way, after previous attempts at winning the title, at trying to win the title, he wasn't able to do it. Brubaker would still be the champion to this day.
And Jaz hasn't been the heavyweight title holder here for 5 years. And he left CSW huffing and puffing the last time, proclaiming his problems with CSW management, with Jake Andrews,
Which is understandable.
with tag championships. He was mad about everything.
Of course.
Step up in Zaguri. Jaz holding his head in pain. The referee counting. But
Whoa.
Jaz has his hands on the bottom rope to force the rope break.
And that's the thing. The man has held every single championship here in CSW. Acid Jaz has the heavyweight championship.
Well, he's
the
got to
Metro
put his
Division
personal issues to the side. He returned
He
to
has
CSW
no business
with a
being
purpose,
mad.
and this is his purpose.
What is he mad about? That's what I can't figure
The
out. What?
southpaw hits the big left-handed hook. One more of those, and Brubaker's entire face might shatter. Back body drop attempt denied. Brubaker holds onto the top rope. Big swing kick. Brubaker on his feet. Oh, wow! Snapping German suplex. Jaz!
And he ricocheted into a standing position before dropping. If Brubaker can regain his equilibrium and get up, he will be a champion once again if he can just get up. Well, he's up, and he's waiting.
Acid Jaz is
They're both up.
undefeated in CSW since his return, Stan. It just seems like it's written in the books. Acid Jaz could be the next champion, but Brubaker really taking the fight to him. Huge drop kick. And a 2 count.
Almost.
And at the moment, Brubaker doing everything that he can to keep himself in this match as long as it's physically possible. And Acid Jaz was taking a chance. This cheap shot artist is an opportunist, and
Now
Brubaker knows it.
is he going for
He
the-
doesn't have it.
Oh!
This happened before. The official was crushed. Deja vu, it happens again. There's the low blow.
Got him right in the
And
nether.
Jaz might go for the ring bell all over again.
Is he gonna regain? Oh no! What is he doing?
Not again! Not again!
He could have. Brubaker could be the champion by now.
He's got the bell
Oh,
in his
he's
grasp.
softly touching it. He's softly dingling, ding, 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 to let everyone know, to taunt the former champion
Does
Brubaker.
Brubaker know what's behind him?
Who's this? Marshe Rockett.
Marshe took the bell away. This time he hit Jaz in the head with it.
Are we gonna see
That
an
time he
overdrive?
didn't wait for it. And Marshe says, "You got my permission." And Acid Jaz, get your revenge.
Come on, ref. Are we gonna see a new champion? It could be. It might be.
Yes!
It is.
Brubaker Brubaker has regained the CSW Heavyweight Championship.
Gentlemen, your winner and new CSW
He vowed that he would be the champion again, and it took a while for it to happen, but he fought through all the obstacles of Steve Eric one by one, and Brubaker is back as the man in all of Chicago-style wrestling.
A title that he never should have lost. He's regained it on October the 16th, 2020.
Without an opportunity to recover, he will be handed the title by the general manager at intensity level over 100. He got his revenge on Acid Jaz after all. Very painful lessons that he had to digest. He had to fight through so much to get this title back, whether he was thrown in random battle royals, in gauntlets, against futures, against top contenders. Brubaker has got himself his trophy back. He is the undeniable CSW Heavyweight Champion once more.
And I can only imagine how long this title reign is going to be, after his first reign was the 12th longest reign in modern wrestling history at 729 days.
He had no room for error, Stan, and he executed the plan to perfection. Brubaker, with the help of Marshe Rockett, also with the help of Acid Jaz, has got himself back his heavyweight title.
He won. He's the champ.
The fans are clamoring around Brubaker. History's been made. We have a new champion.
They're going through the guardrails. They love their champion. They love their king. They love their Filth King.
Look who's congratulating Brubaker first in the aisle. TJ Steele. You think TJ wants a shot?
Of course he wants a shot.
Weighing 185 pounds.
He wants to go home.
CJ